Hi, hope you're well. So for the past few weeks I have been crocheting many granny squares every time when I had some time. Let me just show you. So mainly I have done this and this many times because I had a genius idea that I can make a dress out of the granny squares. It somehow took me almost 40 minutes for one square, and I counted that I had to make around 50, so you know you can do the math over here. And now I think I finally have enough, so I will just try to make that, and hopefully by the end of this video I'm gonna have this beautiful granny square dress that I keep seeing online all over. So let's get on with the video. Hi, welcome to my voiceover. First of all, I just wanted to show this little wooden block that I used to block my squares to make them nice and even. Then I put them on the floor as one does, and this gave me some ideas, so I had a little bit of fun. So don't mind me here. And afterwards, you know, got back to work. So I just started to laying them out just to see how much I would need for front and back. And when I was happy with how it looks, I clipped them together with stitch markers and to try it on to see if my estimations are correct. I have put them together, well, just to see if the 3 and 3 is fine, the squares is fine. Because I want it to be quite close to the body. Okay, so this is okay. And I think the rest, because it will stretch, should be quite nice and close. Okay, so that's fine. And then if you do the same, well, it's a bit on shorts, but if you do the same here, I think it might be not big enough. I might be like one square missing here, so I would need one more extra square row at least. So I think now I can sew the top bit and kind of start the hip part and just see how it looks on, and then I might need to readjust. After making sure that it should fit at least around my top bit, I just sewed for a few hours to put them all together, and then kind of tried it on again just to see if it's all going according to plan. And then the biggest part was to figure out how to put the squares together for the hip part, because I had a little issue that it would be either too small or too little if I put one additional square. So I drew this little graph to try to work it out. The top bit was the same as the back, and for the skirt I added additional squares, but I wanted to kind of rush it at the back. So I thought I could just make an additional triangle to sew together, as you can see it here. So I just went with that, and just more sewing followed. Hey! So this is now the next day. Yesterday basically all day that was just sew, because either I'm very slow or because it's just so many pieces it takes quite a long time, and now I'm mostly kinda done. I think I'll just need to sew. I'm just counting how many more squares I will need to add at the back, but I just wanted to show my progress so far. Kinda looks like a dress now. And I just need to maybe to, you know, fill all of these. But yeah, I just wanted to show because it's kinda, you can kind of see how it would look. Obviously I will just need to make crochet some straps, but it's actually coming together, so I'm quite excited. Yeah, let's do more work now. So I sewed together as according to my graph, and it was fine. However, that little triangle was a little popping out because I did not calculate properly, and it was right on where my bum starts, which was not a great part. so it would just kind of come out or go in, and it just looked a bit awkward, and I couldn't really stretch it out properly. So I looked at some videos how to make a skirt, and when I realized that it would be better to sew it slightly differently, so I redrew my graph into this. So as you can see, instead of one triangle in the middle, I would change that to the little square and then put 2 triangles on a side, so it would make a better shape and it would stretch out on around the hips more. So after redoing the skirt, it was last finishing touches. So just I did a single crochet around all the edges. I did a few times the straps, and I decided just to do them as double crochet because it still had that slightly loose and holey look, but it was quite sturdy to hold the weight of the dress. After a few hours of putting all the ends together, it was finally done, and I'm very happy how it turned out. It's probably one of my prettiest handmade pieces to this day, and I'm very happy that I stuck to it because I'm really happy with the result. It's nice and form-fitting, and the skirt actually works. It's no weird bulging, and I'm very proud of how it turned out. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you would make from granny square, and see you later in my future videos.
Like and subscribe!